Hey guys, welcome back to Veep Beauty. Today I'm going to be talking you through my top do's and don'ts of how to have really healthy hair. So I think all of us aspire to have healthy hair. I'm always admiring girls with really beautiful, long, lustrous locks, and I'm sort of asking them, what are your top tips? And I always ask hairstylists, what do you recommend to have healthier hair? And there are a few things that pretty much anyone can incorporate into their regime that's going to help your hair and your scalp to be healthier. So I wanted to run you through some of my top do's and my top don'ts for hair. The first do is do trim your hair regularly. So it's not just your hairdresser trying to earn more money out of you when they say get regular trim sort of every 6 to 8 weeks. You really do need to trim your hair. It's really important to trim the ends so that you don't get split ends, and it's just going to help the hair to grow more quickly and be healthier. So that's really, really important. A don't, on the other hand, is try not to dye your hair too regularly. It's really, really easy to want to have fresh colour all the time, but actually if you dye your hair, and particularly if you bleach your hair, it's going to be damaging your hair cuticle and it's not going to be as lustrous and healthy looking as you want. So really try not to dye your hair too frequently if you possibly can. Something that goes along with this is try not to over style your hair. I personally love waving my hair. I love using heated curling tongs just to give it a bit of movement. But I try not to do it every single day, because if you do it too much, you're going to be damaging the hair. Even if you're using a heat protective spray, you're going to be damaging the hair. So try to give yourself a few days off a week, whether that means that you tie your hair up in a bun, or if you maybe just give yourself a few days off where you just dry your hair naturally. Embrace the natural look for a few days and see how that works out for you. Something that's a do though when it comes to styling is do brush your hair. So when I was little, I remember my mum always used to say, brush your hair 100 times before bed. I think it's a kind of fairy tale that everyone told their kids. But there's something to it. If you brush your hair, really properly brush your hair, I mean, it doesn't have to actually be 100 times, but if you brush your hair maybe before bed or when you're watching TV in the evening or whatever you're doing, you're actually helping to stimulate the scalp, and it's going to produce natural oils that are going to penetrate the hair cuticle. And that's going to keep it healthy on its own. So it's going to help to repair and heal itself. So it's a really easy way of keeping your hair healthy. I think everyone owns a hairbrush. I absolutely adore this Mason Pearson brush. I've had a Mason Pearson since I was a little girl. They are incredible brushes. This is made of natural boar bristles, so it really helps to stimulate the scalp. It gives you a kind of massage as you use it. But you don't have to use one of these. Use your favourite brush and just give your hair a good brush every day. Just really stimulate the scalp. And when it comes to scalp health as well, it's really, really important to have a healthy scalp. Your scalp is where your hair grows from, and it's going to help your whole head of hair to be healthy. So another alternative to brushing your hair, or do it as well as brushing your hair, is to use a scalp treatment. And I adore this scalp oil by Steam. This one is a beautiful aromatherapy oil product. It contains some incredible ingredients like rose oil, moringa oil, there's citrus peel oil in there, and they're all designed to stimulate the scalp, to cleanse the scalp of any product buildup, get rid of any dead skin cells, and that's really going to help your hair to grow more healthily. You can use it either during the day, you just pop it onto the scalp, give yourself a nice little head massage, leave it on for 20 minutes with a towel around your head. Or what I like to do is just pop it on before bed, and then in the morning you can wake up and just wash your hair, and you'll really notice that it smells incredible, it feels softer, it feels healthier. I love this one. They also have a beautiful hair oil, but I won't talk about that now. That is a beautiful product. When it comes to washing your hair, you really want to avoid washing your hair too frequently. And I know that a lot of hairdressers say this when you go in there. I've always been a little bit guilty of washing my hair too much. I have to say I often wash my hair every day. But there's a new solution if you're a bit like me. There is such a thing as a co-wash, which I think has been a big buzzword over the last couple of years. It's a kind of cleansing conditioner, so it's not going to lather like your traditional shampoo and conditioner, but it means that it's actually not so harsh on the hair. It's not going to strip the hair of natural oils. I tried a lot and I really wasn't convinced by co-washes for a really long time, but I really like this one by Unwash. It's called their Bio Conditioning Cleanser, and it's really, really gentle on the hair. You just want to massage it in like you would any shampoo. It's not going to lather, but it's going to cleanse the hair, get rid of any product buildup, and it's also going to nourish the hair. So it's got some beautiful oils in there. So you've got cannabis seed oil, you've got borage seed oil, you've also got keratin in there. So there's some really beautiful, nourishing ingredients, but it's not going to strip your hair like using a shampoo and conditioner every day is going to do. And when your hair is wet, it's very vulnerable. So another big tip that I have for you is don't just sort of try and detangle your hair in a rush when it's wet. Try to use a detangler, such as this gorgeous little Tangle Teezer. This was a little find that I found in England in Boots. And when I bought it, I just needed a quick hairbrush, but I was so happy when I bought it because it detangles my hair, which is often really tangly because it's quite fine. But it also is great when it's wet. It's not going to break the hair, so that's going to help protect your hair when it's wet and vulnerable. And you're going to find that it's really great for working through hair masks or conditioners. You can easily rinse it, but it's also just not going to break your hair, which is just really, really important. Another way of avoiding hair breakage is when you sleep, and I've become obsessed with sleeping on a silk pillow. It sounds really sort of decadent and maybe a bit of a fad, but there is something to be said for sleeping on a silk pillowcase. This one's by a company called Slip, and it's just designed so that your hair doesn't tangle in the night, it's not going to break. You wake up sort of frizz-free, it's going to protect your blow dry. It's also really good for the skin, so that's an added little bonus. It prevents fine lines and wrinkles or waking up with those horrible sort of pillow creases. So I really, really recommend giving this a go. Once you try it, you won't want to go back, and I pretty much travel everywhere with my silk pillowcase now, so just warning you, you're going to be addicted. Something else that I can't go without mentioning is that you're not going to have healthy hair if you're not looking after your body and having a healthy diet. So you really want to make sure you're including lots of protein, you're including healthy fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, things with great sort of fatty acids in them. That's really, really important, and you will notice the difference. If you're on a crash diet, you're not getting the nutrients you need, you can't have healthy hair. If you feel like you're not getting enough nutrients in your diet, there is a solution for you, which is to supplement your diet. And these days, there's a really easy solution to taking your supplements. There is this company called Olly, and they're a nutrition company that make these beautiful little gummies that are absolutely delicious. This is the Undeniable Beauty, and it's designed for hair, skin and nails. So it's got biotin in it, which is great for metabolizing fats and proteins and creating stronger, healthier hair. You've got vitamin C, high in antioxidants. You've also got borage oil, which is one of the best sources of GLA. You might have heard of that. It's a type of fatty acid essential for hair, skin and nail health. So I just take 2 of these every morning. I actually take a couple of different ones of these. They are absolutely delicious, and these ones are actually grapefruit flavored, and they're really, really yummy. So it's not a chore taking your supplements. I actually have to keep these hidden away, otherwise I want to eat them all day long. So they're a really easy way of making your hair healthier, and they're also delicious. So there you have it. Those are my top do's and don'ts for having healthier, stronger looking hair. I think you can see that some of these things you could do without buying anything. There are some really great products out there. If you want to find out more about any of the products I talked about today, you can check out the blog on beatbeauty.com. And if you have any tips or tricks on having healthier hair, please write a comment below or drop me an email at beatbeauty@gmail.com. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.